Hey guys, what's up? It's Raven. Welcome to Whoville. I wanted to give you guys a full house tour now that we are fully decorated for Christmas, and this year's theme is Whoville, as you can see. So it's basically Grinchmas, but I wanted to be mostly inspired by the live action Grinch movie, so actual Whoville, all the multicolored lights, Maximalist, just like making it look like Christmas threw up in here basically. So of course, it's not Whoville without the Grinch. So the first thing that we started on with decorating my house is turning this giant 8-foot Santa into the Grinch. So completely redoing his face, adding the fur, adding all the little details, and yes, climbing up a ladder about 10, 12 feet up there to get him up on the ledge, which was a little bit scary, but we got it done. I also added 2 trees up there, a little bit of snow. He's clearly stolen some lights off of somebody's house. And on top of that, the Grinch lives on Mount Crumpet. If you didn't know, that's where the Grinch's lair is. So we built Mount Crumpet going around my front door. This is all made out of insulation foam sheets. Cut it out, painted it, and then I even made all of his little wooden signage to go around. So then continuing the decor through the foyer, I have some little pencil trees down here, a little fun one with some giant lights. And then you get over here to the stairs and we have my 2 giant toy soldier nutcracker guys, which came looking pretty cute from Home Depot, but they weren't exactly the color scheme that I wanted. So of course, Sam and I went in and customized them, repainted a lot of the details, added glitter, bows, rhinestones, all the things, and they are just sort of guarding the stairs on either side. And then I've got my flocked garland that I pretty much always put on the stair railing every year. But this year I added these multicolored lights because I feel like these are super iconic for Whoville. And also these jumbo light up red bows on all the little pillars. For this table, I have my whole collection of my pink bottle brush trees and this new little tree, which was like one of my main pieces of inspo for this theme. I just think it's super cute with the pink tree and the multicolored lights. So all the pink trees here, there's actually some string lights woven all around them. And then this is just polyfill on top to make it look like snow. And I had those 2 square ottomans that I recently got. They're like cowhide, but I just recovered them in green fabric and red ribbon to make them look like presents, and a little red bow up on the mirror. So this is the first of a total of 3 larger trees that I have set up in the house. For this tree, I really wanted to try tinsel for the first time. I've never used tinsel before. And this is actually not your typical Christmas tree tinsel. It's actually more of like party decor tinsel because I really wanted pink, and I just cut it up myself to be able to put the little pieces all on this tree. I think that turned out super cute. And then instead of ornaments for this tree, we did a bunch of little bows, which Sam painstakingly tied all these bows so perfectly. We got the green, red, pink. Green, red, and pink was kind of the main color scheme I wanted to stick to, just so it wouldn't be so rainbow all over the place, but then there's the little pops of multicolor too. And then we have another DIY project here. This was a really iconic thing that I kept seeing on Pinterest for this theme. It's sort of like the North Pole, but it's just directing all the who's of Whoville where to go. So we've got the arrow pointing up there to Mount Crumpet, as well as the Grinch's lair, and then leading you into Whoville. And then of course you've got the welcome to Whoville sign up top as well, which all of this is basically made out of cardboard, recycled materials. This is just a tube from a rug delivery. Christmas ornament I already had, some recycled material for the base. That's literally just cardboard from a box. We were very reduce, reuse, recycling when it came to this theme. I normally have a giant canvas here that's just like black, white, and gold, and that wasn't really getting Whoville. So I took that down and I replaced it with these printouts. These are just images that I found on Google. I printed it out on pink cardstock paper. And these frames are from a previous DIY that I did to make these magnetic frames that are normally upstairs in the playroom on the chalkboard, but I felt like the colors of them worked perfectly for this theme. Are you tired of all the juggling and struggling when it comes
comes to party planning. You want to be the hostess with the mostest, but with the invitations, decor, and food prep, you just don't know where to start. Hosting a great party that your guests actually enjoy can be very difficult, and most people just don't get it right. But now there's a solution. Introducing Throw the Party by Raven Elise, a digital party planning guide that gives you everything you need to stay organized and have confidence with throwing your next party. Over 100 pages of information, worksheets, inspiration, and photos. And for a limited time, use code HOLIDAY for 20% off at the link below.
And then on the other side of my arch, I have my two wonky present stacks. This is another DIY that was actually pretty simple to do. Again, using recycled boxes and wrapping paper and things that I already had on hand. So I thought this was cute to really pull together the color scheme as well. And then we've got the giant red bow on top, which shout out Home Depot. If you guys saw the commercial, this was on the other side of the arch when I did that. So I kind of took their idea. A lot of people are trying to tell me that this is upside down, and y'all might be right. But unfortunately, there's no hooks on the other way to hang it the other way, otherwise I would have flipped it. So it's a little crooked, it might be upside down, but it's Whoville. Everything's a little bit wonky and silly in Whoville, so we're just gonna act like it's intentional. But moving our way this way, we have the Whoville post office. One of my favorite scenes from How the Grinch Stole Christmas is when he's at the post office and he's like, jury duty, like messing with all the mail. So I was inspired by that scene to create this setup for my Christmas party because yes, of course, I am having a big Christmas party as usual. As of today, we have 100 RSVPs, so it is going to be a big one. And as usual, I'm trying to do it up and make it fun for all of my guests. And I love doing a fun party favor or prize or gift of some sort. So for this year, it's based off that post office scene. So the way that it works is it's basically a raffle. And somewhere in all of these envelopes, there are some prizes if you open the right envelope. So it's kind of like the Grinch came in and mixed up all the envelopes and he only left presents in 3 of the envelopes, you know, something like that. All the instructions are here to explain it to the guests. And then I also have another little station here with our DIY mailbox that we made ourselves. I'm actually really proud of it because I wasn't sure if we were gonna be able to pull this off, but I think it turned out really cute. Again, made out of recycled boxes, cardboard, stuff I already had on hand. And so the kids are gonna be able to write a letter to Santa, put it in the envelope and mail it off. And we have it set up kind of cute to where the envelopes actually don't fall all the way down. So when you look inside, it seems like the envelope has vanished and it already went to the North Pole to Santa. For my fireplace area, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't get to fully do every single thing I wanted to do. I wanted to like make a lot of framework and stuff to go around the TV and the fireplace, but we have run out of time. At the time that we are filming this, it is the end of the day and the Christmas party is tomorrow. So there wasn't time to do all the fun stuff, but still made it cute with my wreath, the stockings, some little decor. You may recognize these from before as well. And also these, just, you know, something fun to fill in the space. And then we have the main tree setup in here in the living room. This is where I always, every year, have had a 12-foot tree. This is a new tree though, and she now has a little sister, the 7-foot tree. So since I had these 2 trees, a taller and a smaller one, I ended up deciding that it would be cute to do a Cindy Lou Who themed tree and then a Grinch themed tree. So we also have our little cardboard cutouts, which was also a DIY using recycled materials. And for the Cindy Lou Who tree, it's basically the red and pink vibes to kind of go with her outfit. And she usually has a red bow in a lot of her imagery, so I added the red bows on there. And for the Grinch tree, I didn't want to fully do the typical thing where it's like just straight up red and green. Of course, it's a lot of red and green, but I added multicolored lights and little pops of pink and little pops of other things just to kind of make it look overall more like whimsical and Whoville-ish. And it's got a little bit of green fur at the bottom. They've got their snow polyfill at the bottom as well. I personally love the Cindy tree just because, you know, that's more my vibe, but the Grinch tree is cute too. And Max is up there too. For the couch, we have an assortment of decorative holiday pillows, mostly a red and white color scheme, all stuff that I already had. I was really determined not to buy too much stuff, like new stuff this year. There's a lot of Grinch themed decor on the market. Hobby Lobby had a whole themed section and it was really tempting to buy Grinch pillows and Grinch blankets and Grinch everything. But as y'all know, I do a new Christmas theme every year. So if I buy a bunch of Grinch pillows, then what what happens next year. So I really tried to just use stuff that still went with the theme, but it's gonna be more reusable for future themes. Moving on to the kitchen, we've already got the island preset for our Whoville Jubilation Roast Beast Feast for the party tomorrow. Obviously there's no food on it yet, so it'll look even better tomorrow, but we've got all the trays and decor, as you can see, set out. I really wanted it to just look like a feast. So this is gonna be all set. Of course, you guys will see how it all turns out because I will be vlogging the party, so stay tuned for that. That's gonna be my next video. And we also are gonna have a little hot chocolate station. Shout out to Sam and my mom for this setup. And of course, we had to add a little razzle dazzle to the cabinets. Again, shout out to Sam because it was kind of hard getting these ribbons on here, but she did a great job. We put ribbons in the little bows to make them look like they're wrapped like presents, and little candy canes on the knobs. Welcome to the Whoville bar. I am gonna be having a bartender at the Christmas party as well. So the dining table will get moved out the way, and there will be a bar top here with the professional bartender serving custom cocktails that go with the theme, of course. So we rented these 2 cocktail tables, and I got these Grinch green table covers so that people can, you know, come with their drink at the party. We got some little decor here. And then of course I made a sign and decorated for the signage for the bar. And then just, you know, some friends. We got 2 more trees behind me. I think I have a total of like, I wanna say it was like 15 trees that I have around the house, 10 or 15, it's a lot. But we got the whole color scheme continued and then multicolored lights going all around the top. So yeah, that's pretty much the house. I know I didn't show you guys the outside or upstairs. You'll probably see more of that in the next video because like I said, I am vlogging the Christmas party tomorrow. Yes, the Christmas party is tomorrow. I'm really excited. I think we've got pretty much everything done. There's actually not that much to do for the Christmas party. I feel like we're doing good on time. I'm really happy with how all the decor turned out, especially all the DIYs, and especially because most of them were using recycled materials. I'm really happy about that. Big shout out to Sam for helping me so much with all of this, and my mom and my dad, of course. And yeah, I'm ready to party tomorrow.